What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl Survivor Speaks, and I'm back with a new video. I know it's been a long time. Your girl has been going through it. Um, that's another video for another day. I'll let you guys know what has been going on with your girl and why I have been MIA, missing in action. But I have a story for you today. It's a tearjerker, and I want to get into it. So, it's the story about Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She was missing, but then they did find her body in a Tesla. Um, so, I wanted to get into the story, share it with you guys. We could talk about it down below in the chat. Um, yeah. So let's get into the intro. Let me tell y'all about my intro. Somebody asked me, why do I have the middle finger up in my intro? Middle finger is not up to anyone in the audience or anyone in particular. Is the middle finger is up to cancer. If you didn't know, I'm a 17 plus year breast cancer survivor, almost 18 years. And so anytime I get to give cancer the middle finger, I will. Okay? So just wanted to somebody did ask me, why do you have your middle finger up in your intro? That's the album cover for it. But that's the middle finger to cancer. Yeah. When you want to know something, truthfully, just ask a question because you can't assume things. So, yeah, that's what it's for. So, anyway, let's get into the intro. Then we're going to get right into the video because I can't be here long. All right. Here we go. Survivor Speaks is the name at the end of the day. People love me or hate me, I don't care either way. Breast cancer busted through like a leaf in the night. A cancer's ass was knocked out before the end of the fight. A champion coming through, knocking everything out. This is hard if you see, I do nothing for clout. Just like cancer, I'll let nothing take me out. So be respectful when you step foot inside of my house. Or be clear to have your ass escorted on out. So hop up out the bushes, wrap your feet, take a seat, and get comfortable and chill with your girl. Survivor Speaks, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Who, what? I'm Survivor Speak. What time is it? What time is it? It's time for you to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you get a notification each and every time that I go live. Yeah, it's Survivor Speaks and it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Peace. This video is being shown to you under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, education, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Smash that like button. Let's go. So what's up? I am back. And like I said, we're going to get right into the story because I can't be here long. But we're going to get right into the story. So let me just bring up my notes. After we get into the story, after I read, give you out the backstory, I'm going to just take a look at a video from ABC 7 explaining where they found her and explaining, speaking to some of the neighbors, and they're talking about how they feel, how they saw the car on the premises there, a couple of days and things of that nature. So let's get right into to it, right? So today we're diving into the tragic and unsettling case of Celeste Rivas. She was also referred to as Celeste Rivas Hernandez in some reports. She's been referred to that. So she's a 15-year-old girl whose remains were discovered in the trunk of a Tesla registered to a popular singer, D4vd. Real name, David Anthony Burke. This story has shocked the community and raised numerous questions about justice, safety, and the circumstances surrounding her death. So on September 8th of 2025, employees at a tow yard in Hollywood, Los Angeles, reported a foul odor emanating from an impounded Tesla. Police were called to investigate, and they discovered the severely decomposed body of a young girl in the front trunk of the vehicle, wrapped in a bag. The Tesla had been towed 2 days earlier after being found abandoned in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood. The body was in such an advanced state of decomposition that identification was initially challenging. On September 17th of 2025, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner officially identified the remains as those of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who had been reported missing from Lake Elsinore, California in April of 2024. Guys, the reason for my pause and gas a few minutes ago was because she's 15, right? She's 15. I'm going to say that again. She's 15. She went missing a couple of years ago. This man is 20 years old. I am so sick of these PDFs. So sick. I don't care what type of power they have, what type of position they're in, who they are, what they contribute to art, music, industry, politics, teaching, coaching, whatever it is. I'm sick of these PDFs. There is a spiritual warfare going on right now, whether you believe or not. You have to be strong, because there is a stronghold. There are so many people that are in relationships that are just broken up for there is no reason why. They don't even have a reason why. If you really ask, there is no reason why. It is because you can't let anything come in between what's supposed to be between you and someone else. But unfortunately, I know a lot of people right about now that are going through, or that have already went through their separations. And the thing is, they're sitting around like, we don't know what happened. It's purposely being done. If you're weak, if you're weak and you let somebody come in between what you supposedly have, what is supposedly ordained by God, it's a wrap. But I'm not. Let me get off my soapbox, because I don't want nobody to think I'm preaching. I'm just telling you what it is. It's going on out here, and it's crazy. And for these men that claim to be men that are boys, and they can't handle a grown woman or a grown relationship or a marriage, they revert to dealing with children, girls, teenagers, and making them and calling themselves being in a relationship with these young girls, teenagers, that minds are still not developed yet. Men's minds don't even develop at the same rate that a woman's mind develops. A man is like 10 to 15 years behind in the mind as far as the mind matures. I didn't make it up. Go look at the stats. Anyway, let's get back into the story. I'm not going to be here long. All right. So She was found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to popular singer D4vd, real name David Anthony Burke. So this story has shocked the community and raised numerous questions about justice, safety, and the circumstances surrounding her unaliving. I think I had went through that already. So here we are. Yeah. So the Tesla had been told 2 days earlier after being found abandoned in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood. So on September 8th, that was when they called about the smell. So the car was towed on September 6th of 2025. So the body was in such an advanced state of decomposition that identification was initially challenging. On September 17th, 2025, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner officially identified the remains as those of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, also referred to as Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who had been reported missing from Lake Elsinore, California in April of 2024. Celeste was described as 5'1", with wavy black hair, weighing approximately 71 pounds. Now, 71 pounds, listen. When I first heard it, I said, wait a minute, 71 what? Okay, so it is important to note that she was in her body was in a decomposition state. And so that's why she was 71 pounds. So she was wearing a tube-top black leggings, a yellow metal bracelet, and stud earrings when found. A distinctive tattoo on her right index finger that said, "Shh," played a key role in her identification. Stick a pin in that. Stick a pin in what I just said about that tattoo, because we are definitely going to come back to that tattoo situation, okay? So I'm just telling you to stick a pin in that for now. Give me 1 second. Why is my dear computer doing me like this? Okay, here we are. I'm back. All right, so the Tesla was registered to 20-year-old singer D4vd, David Anthony Burke, who rose to fame through TikTok and is known for hits like Romantic Sound. Y'all know what I'm saying. You know, can't say nothing on YouTube. You know, romantic, like romantic unalive, and I'm a romantic. Yeah, and here with me, D4vd was on tour when the discovery was made, and his representatives stated that he is cooperating fully with the investigation. However, the situation has taken a darker turn due to several troubling details. Listen, y'all. If this man unalive this young lady and was on tour, because I did go and see him on tour, and you're going to see, they're going to show him on tour in the news clip. That's some diabolical-ish right there. You was where? Meanwhile, she in the trunk of a Tesla. Not in one piece, y'all. She was, some sources say her body was dismembered. All right. So let's see here. There are several troubling details. Let's go with number 1, the matching tattoos. Remember I told you to stick a pin in the tattoo? The tattoo that they saw on her finger, her index finger. All right, here we go. Both Celeste and D4vd had a tattoo on their right index finger that says, "Shh." Celeste's mother revealed that her daughter had a boyfriend named David and believed the body was Celeste based on the tattoo description. Ma'am, did you know that she was dating this 20-year-old man? Ma'am, no judgment zone here. We read, we get the information, and we don't judge. So moving right along, I just had a question, that's all. All right. The Tesla was never reported stolen, despite being abandoned for an extended period. The case is being treated as a homicide investigation. I guess homicide, we can get away with that. Homicide investigation. Though the exact cause of the unaliving has not yet been determined due to the body's decomposition, the LAPD robbery homicide division is leading the investigation, and no arrests have been made as of now. D4vd canceled a scheduled performance in Seattle yesterday, September 17th, 2025, following the identification of Celeste. Brands like Crocs and Hollister have distanced themselves from D4vd, and I don't blame them. And collaborator Kali Uchis, shout out to him, removed their joint song Crashing from streaming service. Celeste's family and community are grieving her loss. A GoFundMe has been set up to cover funeral costs, and friends remember her as a sweet and studious girl. Her mother has spoken out, emphasizing the pain of losing her daughter and the need for answers. These are some ongoing questions that the mother and the community wants to know. How did Celeste end up in DV4D's Tesla? How did she end up there? Did you put it? Okay, we need answers. What was the nature of her relationship with D4vd? We need answers. Why was the car abandoned for weeks without being reported stolen? We need answers. But I guess we can figure out the answer for the question number 3. She was unalived and her body was left in the car. So this story is still developing, and authorities are urging anyone with information to come forward. So for Survivor Nation, it's a reminder of how important it is to stay vigilant and support one another through times of injustice and tragedy. If you have any details, please contact the LAPD. Let's keep Celeste's memory alive and demand justice for her. Stay strong and always keep speaking out. So we are going to go over and I'm going to bring over the brief news clip from ABC 7. But before I do that, I am going to go on ahead and just give me a minute. Let me get up here what I need to get up here, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and y'all, I am being on here so long. I have to relearn. But I will be on here more. You can probably hear that I'm actually struggling to get through this because my stomach is hurt. I had 2 surgeries. I'll tell you about it later. Don't worry about it. Tell you about it later, yeah. But here you go. Support your girl. I do have a book. It's called Surviving Strong, Overcoming Triple Negative Breast Cancer with the Resilient Mindset. It is a book about my struggle with triple negative breast cancer, how I overcame it, and what I did afterwards, after becoming a survivor of 17 plus years. So October will be 18. I'll be all lost in the sauce. Listen, anyway, support your girl. You can scan the QR code that is on the screen. It will take you directly to Amazon. Purchase the book. If you read this on Kindle or purchase it on Kindle, for some reason, the first part of the book is not, first page of the book is not there because of the way the manuscript, when I sent the manuscript, I don't know why it happens that way, but support your girl. Thank you in advance. The motto on the book, inside the book, is your girl, Survivor Speaks. And in the book, I tell you that after my cancer diagnosis, and after I cancers, yeah, I was AZZ, YouTube. I'm just coming back. Come on now, cut me some slack. After I kicked cancers, yes, I went on to become a professional model for a little while. So that's just a little something for you all. Thank you. Now let's get this off the screen and let's get this video over here. This is a mess.
Body found inside the trunk of an abandoned Tesla registered to the singer David has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. The teen was reported a runaway and missing out of Lake Elsinore nearly a year and a half ago. Tonight, a house close to where that Tesla was abandoned was searched. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is there live now in Hollywood with more. Tim.
And Mark, those CSI investigators literally just left the scene about 10-15 minutes ago. The police tape finally came off and we were able to come a little bit closer to this house. Now, we don't know at this point what exactly those detectives were looking for, what they got out of that house. We saw them pull evidence and put it into an SUV, essentially where I'm standing right now. We don't even know why they were here in the first place, but this house just happens to be literally feet away from where that Tesla was found. A dozen LAPD investigators took a computer and other items from this Hollywood home just a block away from where an abandoned Tesla was found with a dead teenager in the trunk. Police spent hours at the home on Dehaney Place, placing several evidence bags into an SUV, but they wouldn't say if or how it was connected to the Tesla. Several homeowners say they remember seeing that distinct Tesla for a while, first parked in front of the house police searched today, then at two different spots on the street.
It's a little weird to see a car that I haven't seen here for a long time. Had a big dent on it, had a Texas plate on it. So all a little odd, but at the same time, people could be hanging out with friends for a long time.
That abandoned Tesla was towed earlier this month, and workers at a Hollywood tow yard noticed a foul odor and found decomposed human remains wrapped in a garbage bag inside the car. We now know the young woman found dead was 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, according to the medical examiner, the same teen who was reported missing from Lake Elsinore last year. At a corner store in town, the owner recalled her coming in often.
She always quiet, nice. She come in like if she buy like a chips, soda, and leave. Sometimes she come with a friend from the neighborhood.
Eyewitness News has learned Rivas had run away from home a few times. She was last reported missing in spring of 2024. Those who knew Rivas, who just turned 15 a week and a half ago, say she was bubbly and sweet.
She just seemed very lively and friendly, a typical teenager.
The medical examiner hasn't determined her cause of death, but part of the police investigation will be speaking to the owner of that Tesla, a musician who goes by David. His real name, David Anthony Burke, from Houston, Texas. David, made popular via social media for the songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, began the American leg of his world tour on July 30th and has continued performing since the investigation began. Tonight's show, though, in Seattle was canceled. The medical examiner also trying to determine how long Rivas had been dead, but based on the condition of the body, it might have been a while. Those who saw the Tesla this summer and watched LAPD spend hours in this well-to-do Bird Streets neighborhood are rattled by everything that's happened here.
It's scary to think that this is happening. And this is a beautiful neighborhood, very nice, beautiful, expensive homes, and we would think that we'd be safer.
Interesting note, the home here behind me that detectives have been focused on the better part of today has 2 cameras above the garage as well as a Ring camera. In fact, this entire neighborhood has pretty extensive security system, with many of the homes having several cameras. We do know from a couple neighbors I spoke with earlier that police were here last week asking to review or see some of the security camera footage. We don't know if they got anything, if it's helped the case. As to this point, LAPD has been extremely tight-lipped about this entire investigation. We're live tonight in Hollywood. Tim Caputo, ABC 7 Eyewitness.
All right, so there we have it. She was a beautiful girl, very pretty young lady. So sad and tragic that her life was cut short so soon. As you see, they said that she had been running away, and for some time. So I pray they get answers, and they get answers fast, and whoever is responsible for the unaliving of Celeste, that she gets some justice soon. Okay? So, like I said, we weren't going to be here long. And that is it. I just wanted to bring that story to you. It is still developing. So, I'm going to keep a lookout for it and update you as we get more information on the story. All right, so I'm going to end the show the way I normally end the show, but hold on, because I didn't get to make no noise today, did I? Hold on, turn me up. There we go. I just made all the noise that I need to make. I don't even have the strength to keep going with all the noise that I want to make with the soundboard. But yeah, the soundboard is going to be updated soon, hopefully. But we shall see. Well, anyway, I'm going to end the show the way I normally end it, by bringing awareness that men get breast cancer too. Because of the stigma surrounding the word breast, we have changed the word to peck and or chest cancer over here on the Survivor Speaks channel. Oh, look at my merch, y'all. This is actually me on here. Hold on. You can go to the website, click down below, and get you a Survivor Speaks. I took part of my modeling portfolio, turned it into animation. And so yeah, this is one of my shirts. You also always see me wear this is me. This is another picture of me from when I was modeling. I turned it into animation. So yeah, I do have these hats. I have truckers, all sorts of stuff just down there. If you click on the bottom. The link, the merch link is right underneath, somewhere down there. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, the bell for the notifications whenever, so you'll know whenever I'm going live or dropping a premiere. And also, you can also donate to the show. I do have the QR codes here for Chime and Cash App, but you can hit the like button for free. That's another way to support the show, because donations aren't mandatory, but they are greatly appreciated. So shout out to all of you. We're going to keep bringing awareness that men get breast cancer too. And to all of my ladies, please make sure you're getting your mammograms, filling on your boobies to make sure that you are all right. All right? Don't you dare let anyone come into your house or your heart and disturb the peace that passes all understanding. I am Survivor Speaks. I will see you guys in the next video upload or the next live video. Now, it wouldn't be Survivor Speaks. I wouldn't be Survivor Speaks if you have made it to the end of the video. Hold on now. I wouldn't be Survivor Speaks if we didn't have something go on before we logged off. But I went ahead and here we go. Thank y'all so much for watching. Peace out. If you have made it to the end of the video, you are the real MVP. So don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.